We ask that everyone please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem performed by our seniors Gabriela Campos and Rainier Amaya.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Buenos días.
Please be seated. Thank you to the members of the Central Islip High School Wind Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Steve Muller, and thank you to our members of the concert choirs. Just for everyone to know, Mr. Muller is finishing his 30 years here at Central Islip High School with this graduation, so a big round of applause for Mr. Muller. Good evening and welcome to the 2024 Central Islip High School graduation ceremony. It is great to see everyone gathered this evening celebrating the accomplishments of our students. There is no greater joy than being a high school principal and watching our students close one chapter to start the transition into adulthood as our future leaders. For those members in the audience who I have not had the opportunity to personally meet, my name is Eric Harathunian, and I'm the proud principal of Central Islip High School. We would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank our Board of Education for all of their hard work and dedication to our students and school community. Mr. Louis Alcantara, President, Ms. Deborah Kavanaugh, Vice President, our trustees, Ms. Michelle Harriet, Mr. Glenn C. Mitchell, Mr. Jim Musamichi, Ms. Maureen Esposito, and Mr. Ralph Delgado, Jr. A big round of applause for our Board of Education. We would also like to thank our central office administration, Dr. Sharon A. Dungy, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Matthew Matera, Assistant Superintendent for Administration, Ms. Jessica Iafredi, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, and Ms. Sharon Morgan, School Business Administrator. We would not be here today without the efforts of our high school administrative team, Mr. Michael Blum, Mr. Jose Ortiz, Mrs. Olivia De Silva, Dr. Tanisha Hunter, and Mr. Jason Nemes for their hard work throughout the school year. We also thank our athletic director, Ms. Lectora, for her hard work and dedication at the high school this year. In addition, we thank the high school faculty and staff for their devotion all year long. We thank our senior class advisors, Mr. Earhart and Ms. Villatero, the main office staff, Ms. Romero, Ms. Pepitone, Ms. Sicalise, Ms. Rosado, Ms. Leonardo, and Ms. Herrera. We would like to thank our high school custodial staff under the leadership of Mr. Frank Pagnotta. We would also like to thank Mr. Providente and Mr. Hildebrand and the Buildings and Grounds team, the Parent-Teacher-Student Association, Mr. Tom Weiner, Director of Safety and Security, and Mr. Andre Dre Griffin, our head security guard at the high school. Also, we would like to thank Mr. Phil Voigt, Director of Music Education and Technology, for all of his efforts to make this ceremony a success. Additionally, we would like to thank our Central Islip alumni, Central Islip High School alumni, who are joining us here for today's ceremony. We welcome the members of the class of 2014. Please stand. Thank you. We welcome the members of the class of 2004. Please stand. We welcome the members of the class of 1994. Please stand. We welcome the members of the class of 1984. Please stand. We welcome the members of the class of 1974. Please stand. And last but not least, we also welcome members of the class of 1964. Please stand. Thank you to all of our alumni who are here joining our celebration in honoring the newest class, the class of 2024. Now, for the most important people, thank you to all the parents, guardians, grandparents, families, and students here today celebrating this great accomplishment. This accomplishment not only displays your hard work and dedication, but it also demonstrates the love and sacrifices that your family has made to help you get to this point and achieve this milestone. So let's have a big round of applause for our families who have played a critical role in your daily success. Now, to the class of 2024. It is with great pride that and joy that I stand before you today to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduating seniors. Today is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have navigated the challenges of high school, grown through your experiences, and emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to face the world. Each of you has a unique story of determination, effort, and success that has led you to this point. I would like to take a moment again to thank the parents, guardians, and families who have supported you throughout your journey. Their encouragement, guidance, and love has been instrumental in our graduating senior success. Today is as much a celebration of your commitment and sacrifices as it is of our graduating seniors' achievements. To the faculty and staff, your dedication to our students' education and well-being has been unwavering. You have inspired, challenged, and nurtured these young minds, helping them grow into the exceptional individuals they are today. Your influence will continue to shape their lives in profound ways. Graduates, as you step out into the world, I want to leave you with a few thoughts. First, remember that learning does not end with this ceremony. Life itself is a continuous journey of discovery and growth. Embrace every opportunity to learn, to explore, and to challenge yourselves. Second, be kind and compassionate. The world needs leaders who are not only intelligent and capable, but also empathetic and caring. Strive to make a positive impact on those around you and always choose kindness. Third, in the words of Oprah Winfrey, you don't become what you want, you become what you believe. So believe in yourselves. You have proven that you can achieve great things. Carry that confidence with you as you embark on the next chapter of your lives. Whether you're heading to college, starting a career, or exploring new paths, trust in your abilities and know that you are capable of achieving your dreams. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You have earned this moment. Now go forth and shine brightly. The world awaits the incredible contributions you are destined to make. But before I go, there are some students that I would like to recognize. Will the top 30 of the class of 2024 please stand? We would like to wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors. Congratulations. If after you may be seated. My apologies. If after graduation you're going into the branch of the armed forces to serve our country, please stand. You are an inspiration to all of us. Thank you for your service and Godspeed. Please be seated. If you attended a vocational program during your school day here at Central Islip High School, please stand. We wish you all the best in your chosen career path. Congratulations. You may be seated. To the faculty retirees, the faculty class of 2024, you will truly be missed. Your years of service do not go unnoticed. You have positively impacted hundreds, if not thousands, of Central Islip's finest. We wish you all the best in the next chapter of your lives. To everyone who is graduating today, faculty and students, always remember where home is and always know the following. Once a musketeer, always a musketeer. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to please welcome Mr. Luis Alcantara, Board of Education President, to the podium. Thank you.
Good evening. Esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduates of the Central ISIP class of 2024. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the President of the Board of Education. As I gaze across the room, filled with hope, potential, and excitement for the future, I am deeply reminded of my own journey, one that began many years ago on March 26, 1971. On that day, I arrived in this country from the Dominican Republic, a young child speaking only Spanish. The air was filled with promise of new possibilities and the apprehension of venturing into the unknown. My early days here were marked by challenges, learning a new language, adapting to a new culture, and negotiating an unfamiliar education system. There were moments when the obstacles seemed insurmountable. However, with unwavering support from my family and community, I began to carve my own path. I remember my first days at school, feeling out of place, but determined to succeed. With each word learned and each test taken, I grew more confident. This journey of self-discovery and education was not a solitary one. It was a collective effort, supported by teachers who believed in me, friends and family who encouraged me, and a community that stood by me. My career in this very school district began humbly. I started as a custodian, a role that taught me the value of hard work and humility. Each night as I cleaned classrooms, bathrooms, and hallways, I dreamed of more. A desire fueled not by dissatisfaction, but by a deep belief in the power of education to transform lives. Through perseverance and dedication, I advanced to a teaching assistant, a position that allowed me to engage directly with students and witness the profound impact of learning. My journey did not end there. I continued to strive and eventually became a science teacher, a role that I cherished and in which I had the honor to inspire and educate students much like yourselves in this very community. As I reflect on my journey from a young boy arriving from the Dominican Republic to standing before you as the board president, I'm a testament to the power of determination and resilience. This path was not easy, but it was filled with invaluable lessons and profound personal growth. Graduates, as you stand on the precipice of your new beginnings, I want to share a quote that has always resonated within me. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. El futuro le pertenece a quienes creen en la belleza de sus sueños. These inspiring words by Eleanor Roosevelt remind us that our dreams are powerful and that our belief in them can shape our future. Each of you possesses unique dreams and aspirations. You have worked diligently to reach this milestone and have shown remarkable resilience, especially through times of uncertainty and change. Remember, the challenges you encounter are not barriers, but opportunities to grow and strengthen your character. Embrace them with the same determination and perseverance that brought you to this moment. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, carry with you the values instilled by your families, teachers, and this wonderful community. Continue to work hard, remain focused, and never lose sight of your dreams. You have the power to make a difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of those around you. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world awaits your talents, your passion, and your unique contributions. Believe in the beauty of your dreams and go forward with confidence and courage. Your future is bright, and I have no doubt that you will achieve greatness. Thank you, and once again, congratulations. CI Pride.
Thank you, Mr. Alcantara. At this time, I'd like to call to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Sharon A. Dungy.
Hi, guys. Hello. Congratulations to all of you. I'm going to begin. I promise you, it's not even going to be 5 minutes. Please listen, graduates, because this is really from me to you. Good evening, members of the Board of Education, graduates, their families, who are, a lot of you, we gave high fives when I came in, faculty, staff, and those alumni over there. Thank you for coming back. You could do better than that, alumni. This evening is an evening of celebration. It's an evening of reflection. We gather here to honor the hard work and dedication and perseverance that have brought the class of 2024 to this significant milestone. It is a time to look back on our journey and look ahead to the endless possibilities that the future holds for all of you. You're an extraordinary and remarkable graduating class. Your journey began as freshmen in 2020 amidst the unprecedented challenges of a global pandemic. You remember that, guys? Yes or no? Okay. Despite the disruptions and the uncertainties you faced, you have shown resilience, adaptability, and determination. From navigating remote learning and social isolation to emerging stronger and more capable. You have overcome these obstacles and thrived, demonstrating your unique strengths and perseverance. For those of you who don't know my story, let me share a little bit about my journey. I was born in the South Bronx, and I moved to Bayshore, Long Island when I was 4 years old. My life took a significant turn when I lost my mom at the age of 5 years old. I attended Brentwood schools, navigating my education with limited family support. My dad, an immigrant of Panama, didn't speak fluent English, and my stepmom was very busy trying to navigate her new life with her young family. Despite these challenges, I never gave up on my dream to want to become a teacher. Sometimes the path seemed impossible, and the obstacles felt too great, and the support I needed seemed absent. But through it all, I held on to one question that became my guiding light. Why not me? ¿Por qué no yo? Can you say that? Why not me? I cannot hear you. I still can't hear you. Sometimes the path seemed impossible. I said that already. Class of 2024, I stand before you today to remind you that no matter how challenging your circumstances may be, never give up on your dreams. The key to making that journey greater than you've ever imagined is by continuously asking yourself one question: why not me? ¿Por qué no tú? Right? Why not me? Why not you? Never let anyone persuade you that your past limits your future. It only provides a foundation. Your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs, and all the building blocks of your character and strength. As you pursue your blessings and face your burdens, remember that attitude determines your altitude. The days may seem long, but the years are short. In the grand tapestry of life, perseverance, determination, and belief in yourself will set you apart. Dream big, believe in yourself, and never abandon your aspirations. To the class of 2024, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, carry with you the question that can transform your life. Why not me? Say it again. Let it inspire you to push you beyond your limits. Reach for your dreams and achieve greatness. As Dr. Seuss wisely said, do you guys know Dr. Seuss? I'm sure you do. Raise your hands. Your teachers would kill you if you didn't know Dr. Seuss. Okay. Be who you are and say what you feel. Listen carefully now. I'm going to repeat that. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is waiting for you. Go out there and show them what you should. Why not me? Say it. Why? Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Dungy. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Suffolk County Sheriff Dr. Errol D. Toulon, Jr. Dr. Toulon has more than 30 years of criminal justice and public safety experience, heavily centered upon analytics and best practices. Dr. Toulon has earned a doctorate in educational administration and an MBA from Dowling College, a postgraduate certificate in Homeland Security Management from Long Island University, and has received his undergraduate degree from Monroe College in New York City. He has attended leadership courses at the JFK School of Government at Harvard University. Dr. Toulon is a close and cherished partner of the Central Islip School District, working with students from Central Islip High School and Reed Middle School. At this time, please welcome to the podium our keynote speaker, Suffolk County Sheriff, Dr. Errol D. Toulon, Jr.
Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Central Islip, I consider this my first home away from home. Since I became sheriff, I've been in 1 to 2 schools per week throughout Suffolk County, and I can honestly say the school district that I have visited the most is Central Islip. So I truly feel at home, and thank you for having me. It is an honor to address all of you on this momentous occasion. Graduating from high school is an extraordinary achievement, marking a significant milestone in your lives. This is not a moment to be taken lightly. Your potential for the future is now boundless. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the teachers, faculty, parents, guardians who have supported and guided these remarkable young individuals throughout their high school journey. Your dedication and encouragement have been instrumental. And to the graduates, the class of 2024, I commend you for reaching this pivotal point. Completing high school is no small feat, and by being here today, you have demonstrated not only motivation, but also a steadfast commitment to achieving a successful and bright future. I know that each of you have faced unexpected hurdles along the way, whether it was academic challenges, the pandemic, family issues, struggles with peers, or personal insecurities. You found a way to overcome them and be here today. This resilience and determination will serve you well in the years to come, as life will undoubtedly present both easier days and definitely more difficult days. Life is full of unexpected challenges. I understand this firsthand. Many times when I thought I had everything figured out, something happened to change my course of plans. As a young kid growing up in the South Bronx, I probably had one of the greatest jobs around. How many of you are Met fans here? How about Yankee fans? All right. So when I was a young man, I was a bat boy for the New York Yankees during the 1979 and 1980 season. And I can tell you, after the 1980 season, when Goose Gossage gave up that 3-run homer to George Brett and the Yankees were not going to the World Series, and I realized my career with the New York Yankees was over. 2 months later, the next month when I started college, that January, I was a maintenance man, cleaning schools, cleaning bathrooms, moving desks, mopping desks. And you talk about a learning experience from a time when you're facing or in front of 25 to 30,000 people a day to then mopping and sweeping in a school. You quickly learn how life can be good and bad, difficult and easy during certain times. I followed in my father's footsteps and became a New York City correctional officer in 1982, where I worked on Rikers Island for 25 years. But challenging things happened to me on Rikers Island, and not being on Rikers Island was a challenging thing. In 1996, I developed cancer. Had chemotherapy and radiation for almost a year because I had Hodgkin's lymphoma. very difficult time for me and my two sons, who I did not think I was going to see graduate from grammar school. And I got better, and 6 years later, I was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. Then I thought I would definitely not see my two boys graduate from high school. And somehow, after I got better, I started to feel like I needed to do something because I had to retire from the department. So I went back to school and received my bachelor's, but during my bachelor's degree, I had a cardiac tamponade and had to have heart surgery. So I've already had 2 battles with cancer and heart surgery, and I'm still around 40 years of age. It's only 22 more years from now for you guys. But I went back to school and got my bachelor's, my master's. I started a second master's degree and then decided I wanted to pursue a doctorate. So I pursued my doctorate, and the most difficult thing was being in 2 different schools, because it enabled for me to get a postgraduate degree in Homeland Security Management and start my doctoral studies. They were competing in 3 separate months. So for 3 months, I was in 2 colleges, completing both the certificate and starting my doctoral studies. So I completed that. Then, unfortunately, my wife of 29 years passed away. And I will share this with you. She committed suicide. So now I have had 2 battles with cancer. I've had heart surgery. I lost my first wife after 29 years, right as we were planning our 30th wedding anniversary the following year to take my 2 sons and their girlfriends on a cruise. Clearly, life had thrown me a huge curveball. I went back to the New York City Department of Corrections as the Deputy Commissioner of Operations, where I worked diligently, 17, 18-hour days with the violence that everybody sees on Rikers Island. And because Mayor de Blasio in 2016 was coming upon a re-election in 2017, they asked me to reduce the violence. But they didn't ask me to implement policy, change training, or use different tactics for us to have inmate management. They wanted me to just swipe the numbers on a piece of paper. And my integrity and morality was challenged, and I refused to do it. And I was asked to resign January 5th of 2017. No job, 2 battles with cancer, heart surgery, lost my first wife. Now I'm unemployed. Anxiety, depression. How did this happen to me in my 50s, and what was I going to do? So in June or July, I was in a Wendy's of 2017, and I saw on the cashier, there was a help wanted for a cashier. And with all my academic achievements and work experience, I was considering applying for a job as a cashier at Wendy's, and I'm not ashamed to tell any of you this, because I needed to work, I needed to make money, and I needed to feel like I was worth something, because I was very down on myself. But my mother and father have been married 63 years this year. I call my mother every single day since I've had cancer in 1996, said, Errol, why don't you wait a few months? I feel like something good's gonna happen to you. So in September of 2017, I was asked to run for sheriff. There were 53 days before Election Day. And if any of you have ever been on the student government or have run for anything, 53 days, my opponent was in the race for over a year. But on Election Day, I was up by 1,300 votes, and they had to count 25,000 absentee ballots. And on the same day that Rosa Parks did not get up from her seat on the bus in December, I was declared the winner and first African-American sheriff in the 341 years of the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office. So as I start to wind down my speech, I ask all of you, find good mentors, find good role models, find people that you believe in that can get you to where you want to be in life. If someone is dragging you down and you cannot help them, maybe it's time for you to move on. Otherwise, you may be dragged down also. Be kind to one another. You never know what the person in front of you, behind you, to the left or to the right of you is going through in their life. They may be smiling, but you'll never know the struggles that they're going through. Be kind to one another, support one another. Failure is not the end of your story. it's just the end of that chapter. And as you prepare for your new chapter in your lives, remember that the journey ahead will be filled with opportunities and challenges. Embrace them with the same determination and resilience that brought you to this day today. Be proud of your successes, but not ashamed of your defeats. In the words of Nelson Mandela, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Let these words remind you that each setback is a setup for a comeback, and every challenge is an opportunity for growth. In this day and age, we are accustomed to having information, products, and services available at the push of the button or at the tap of a screen. But unfortunately for us, this is not how success is obtained. There is no such thing as instant gratification in success. Continue to work hard, but don't be discouraged if things don't go according to plan. Man plans and God laughs. To the class of 2024, I wish you all the success and happiness in the world. I know each of you will continue to learn, grow, and prosper as you enter the next chapter of your life, no matter what obstacles you may face. Congratulations, and may you always rise to meet the heights of your potential. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Toulon. Now, I have the pleasure to speak about our 2024 Central Islip High School Salutatorian, Leslie Bonilla. In the fall, Leslie will be attending Stony Brook University to study math education. As a former math teacher myself, she's a graduate after my own heart. That is wonderful to hear. We need great math teachers. We have great math teachers here at Central Islip, which have also inspired Leslie to follow this career path. So congratulations to you, Leslie. Leslie is an avid volunteer outside of the classroom. She is a catechism teacher. She assisted at Reed Middle School tutoring, the enrichment program, Peer Leadership Club. She always has advice for her peers, not to be scared to seek out new opportunities and experiences. But the most impressive part, Ms. Bonilla is graduating with a weighted grade point average of 106.36. That's from years of hard work, advanced placement classes, honors classes. So congratulations to you, Ms. Bonilla. Will you please come to the podium and address the graduates? Thank you. I was just trying to help her out. Congratulations.
Lower this a lot. Thank you, Mr. Salutatorian.
No problem.
Okay. Good evening to all families, teachers, faculty, and staff that are joining us on this very special day. And of course, good evening to the graduating class of 2024. Yeah, absolutely. It is with immense gratitude that I stand up here with the opportunity to speak to you all. Of course, I'd like to start by giving a thank you to the community that not only guided us all on our academic journey, but became a support system of people that we have become eternally grateful for. To the teachers that provided us knowledge that went beyond the classroom. To the staff that worked endlessly hard behind the scenes to make all of our memorable events possible. To friends and family that made the especially difficult moments just that much more bearable. And let us not forget the underappreciated faculty that worked hard to give us all a comfortable environment throughout high school. Thank you to our lunch staff, our custodial staff, our security. And of course, thank you to the Central Islip community for their dedication and diligence to provide CI students with endless opportunities and new experiences. Thank you to you all sitting here tonight joining us, to every single person in here that has become part of our high school journeys, may you all never forget how appreciated you are. Being given an opportunity to speak up here, I'd like to take a small moment to give a very special thank you to a very special person, an immigrant parent who has sacrificed immensely for my sake, who has been my #1 supporter and motivation throughout the last 12 years of school. To my mommy, thank you for all that you've done. Every day, I am proud to be your daughter, and every day I will strive to make you a prouder mom. Let me relax, hold on. Okay. Mami, te quiero mucho. Y a todos los padres inmigrantes que se han sacrificado por sus hijos, gracias a ustedes también. And to the class of 24, you all should be significantly proud of yourselves, as you have not only made it past 4 years of high school, but you began this journey with a pretty rough start. You all got through your first year of high school despite the fact that we were in the middle of a global pandemic, completely unfamiliar with online classes. And then we all came back to school with masks on in our second year, navigating high school in real life for the first time, never even knowing what some of our teachers really looked like. From online to masked up, we were truly only given 2 years of normal high school life, yet we managed to make the most of our time here. You've all overcome, persevered, and stuck through until the end, and that is something to be proud of. From the moment you were at home on a Google Meet for the first time, to now as you sit here at your graduation, each and every one of you has transformed into completely different people with a history of new experiences and struggles and memories that shape who you have become. After today, we close out an era of our life and enter a new and exciting one that holds so much possibility and mystery. So I thought of the message I'd like to give to you all before you all went off on your own individual journeys. And as I was thinking, I remembered how as a freshman in high school, I was deathly afraid of what was to come, of what high school had in store for me. I was scared of messing up and making mistakes or having regrets. Now, as I begin on this new journey in my life, I realize that these feelings are returning, but this time it comes with a new sense of acceptance. As I stand before you all as a graduating senior, I have come to learn one very important thing. Every single one of your mistakes and failures is meant to happen, and you must let them happen with gratitude. It's not always going to be a smooth road, and that is 100% okay. Every mess up is an opportunity for you all to learn, to grow, and to improve. The learning does not stop after high school, or college, or after you retire. Your whole life is a learning process, and every day is a new chance. I'd like to share with you all a quote from one of the most inspirational people whom I've looked up to all of high school, a quote from Kim Namjoon. Today, I am who I am with all my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'll be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. May you all shine brightly in the constellations of your own lives. And remember, this is your life. Each and every person in this room is living not for anyone else, not up to anyone else's standards, not for the sake of keeping someone else happy, but for themselves. Do what makes you happy, what keeps you fulfilled, and never forget to have fun through it all. Live your life and enjoy it through and through. May you all find fulfillment and success in all of your endeavors. Congratulations again to the class of 2024. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, Leslie. Now, I have the pleasure to speak about our 2024 Central Islip High School Valedictorian, Gianluca Palaga. Gianluca will be attending Stony Brook University in the fall, where he will major in civil engineering. Big round of applause. Gianluca remains active outside of his classes. He is an avid member of the Student Action Committee, and he finds time to be involved in the organization's numerous initiatives, which benefit Central Islip High School and the Central Islip community at large. Gianluca's interests range from playing the guitar to collecting trains. Gianluca once said, "My advice is that you should try your best to connect with people and get over your fears, because on the other side, there are so many new opportunities. Graduating with a weighted grade point average of 107.25, please give a round of applause as we welcome Gianluca Palaga to the podium.
Good evening and bienvenidos to everyone. My name is Gianluca Piaga, and I am honored to be your valedictorian for the class of 2024. Honestly, I did not expect to be presenting here in like this little arena. I mean, it beats like sweating outside, am I right? Anyways, before I begin running my mouth, I'd like to take a moment to thank and recognize those who have played a part in making sure that we are all sitting here today in our caps and gowns. To the teachers who took time out of their day to ensure that we were able to sit here today and were on top of us with assignments. To the faculty who made sure the building operated smoothly, as well as making sure that events inside and outside of school operated smoothly as well. I'd also want to give an extra thanks to the janitors for dealing with the aftermath of each lunch period. I'm sure it looked like a war zone inside like the cafeteria every time my lunch period would end. To the administrators who pushed and strived students to take their best step forward even after everything that has happened. And to the friends who pushed us along and made sure that those classes were just a little less boring. You know, nothing beats a little giggle inside of the class when you realize that the friend in front of you is taking like the nap of their life and you're really just sitting there. To the parents who sit here today, excited to see their child walk across this stage, today is the culmination of both you and your students' efforts. Hoy celebramos los esfuerzos de los padres y estudiantes. Which reminds me, hi Mom, hi Dad. I didn't exactly expect to be up here, but thank you for everything you've done for me and making me the person that I am today. Hi. Way back in 10th grade, I heard a quote by George Adair that resonated with me ever since. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. And after the storm of experiences I've had through these 4 years in high school, I can say with confidence that he was right. Starting out my high school years, I was very much an anxious kid. I always stressed about joining those extracurriculars or even attending a club. I think it was the aspect of walking into a classroom and not recognizing a single face, or walking a part of the school that you didn't really know where to walk to. I apologize. I always thought, what would they think of me? Do they even want me here? Am I even in the right room to begin with? Funnily enough, I'm pretty sure I've walked into at least 1 or 2 clubs in the wrong room. You know, when those announcements played, it would always be so hazy. You kind of have to like lean in and listen to see if you got the right numbers or not. But anyways, constantly letting that fear drive me is what led me to lose so many opportunities in a way. I never realized, but in reality, I'd put myself in such a disadvantage as a result. If someone were to come up here and ask me what would be my biggest regret, the one thing that would always stick with me even after my years here, I would tell them it was the fact that I was not a bigger risk taker. And with a close second place being not changing my school ID photo, because what was that photo? As nice as it is to reside in the arms and warm embrace of comfort, we must step out of comfort if we wish to progress forward. And the thing is, all of you have done it before. With the COVID pandemic, what we saw as normal was flipped on its head, essentially. What we saw as physical classrooms turned into online classrooms. Interactions outside turned into basically trying to contact each other through a phone or online methods. And now look at us. We're all sitting here waiting to get our diplomas in all caps and gowns. So don't think you're not capable of taking risks for the fact that you are sitting here today, persevering through all of that. And even if you take that risk and you fail, don't just do the whole, oh, well, it is what it is. There is still a lesson to be learned, even if there is some type of failure. And to have a type of failure is what it means to be human. That ability to take risks and to learn from that failure is what allowed us to have inventions such as the automobile, which has connected us, the plane or aeroplane, which has allowed us to connect the world entirely. And I can say, as well as arguably the most important one, the smartphone, which has basically put the world in our hands. So graduates, if there's something you haven't really done or you're too scared to do, I recommend you do it right now. You know, practice that new language, pick up that instrument, practice that sport, join that community. Hell, play games with your friends if you want to. But by all means, do not slow down because of your fear thinking that you're not enough. Do not let fear inhibit you. To all the underclassmen who are here today, I apologize, who will walk the stage way past when I'm gone, I want you to make the most of these years, because time is a delicate currency, and it's something we can't really get a refund on. Take those risks. Turn those what-ifs into I did. Tonight, I say with pride that this place has turned into an airport, not because there's actual planes, but because each student here has created their very own plane, unique and tailored to any great destination that they're going to. Hoy, cada estudiante volará a nuevas alturas. No importa la distancia que vuelan, lo que importa es que cada estudiante intenten a volar. Before we all take off to our unknown destination, I want to get a one-on-one with you guys. I want to say that I am proud of every single one of you for making it to where you are today. The efforts that you've put in, the things you've sacrificed, and the things you've set aside to reach this point today, it has to be applauded. Can I get a round of applause for our class of 2024? So graduates, please enjoy the day. This is a one-in-a-lifetime day. Take those photos with those friends. Make those memories. And I'm sure you will all make us proud. And to my amazing friends who are sitting here beside me as well today, I want to say, we did it, guys. Buenas noches, good night, and goodbye, CI.
Great job. Thank you, Gianluca. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Mr. Alcantara, President of the Board of Education, members of the Central Islip Board of Education, and the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Dungy, I now present to you the candidates for graduation from Central Islip High School. They have fulfilled all of the requirements incumbent upon them as set forth by the New York State Board of Regents. They have earned the right to call themselves graduates of the Central Islip High School class of 2024. At this time, please welcome our Central Islip faculty who will assist with reading the names.
All right, class of 2024, CI, let's go! Congratulations, here we go. Gianluca Piaga. Leslie Bonilla. Jasmine Alfaro. Christopher Hidalgo. Kaylee Bonilla. Johanna Garcia. Giselle Escobar. Kevin Trejo Aleman. Patrick Cortez. Kioma Wanquo. Marissa Ganga. Belen Ortiga. Aisha Benjamin. Diana Contreras. Selena Carretto. Anissa Span. Destiny Downs. Faraz Salim. Maylin Benitez Gonzalez. Mohammed Zachary Risk. Michael Alderdice. Vanessa Escobar. Chelsea Alvarenga. Amanda Risk. Emily Pascal. Rose Tureau. Michelle Galeas. Zaria Alston. Catherine Chavaria. Ani Dillon. Jonathan Abarca. Safia Abdul. Diego Acevedo. Alexei Acosta. Anthony Acosta. Dedelson Acosta. Casey Adames. Mia Adams. Henry Aguirre. Joy Akintola. Jennifer Alfaro. Amanda Alvarado. Aureli Alvarado. Justin Alvarado Rodriguez. Aracelis Alvarenga. Carla Alvarenga. Betsy Amaya. Catherine Amaya. Rainier Amaya. Chris Hall. Yole Antoine. Eileen Aparicio. Aparicio. Ashley Arevalo. Jacqueline Arevalo. Astrid Arevalo Mendez. Tomas Arevalo Villalaga. Angel Argueta. Brandon Argueta. Christian Argueta.
Clase 2024. Elida Argueta. Walter Argueta. Jason Ariaza. Kailani Arriola Ávila. Deneya Asforis. Oscar Ábalos. Tatiana Ávila. Bricknick Ávila. Carmen Ávila Velázquez. Douglas Avilés. Christopher Ayala. Michael Ayala Oceguera. Sidney Ba. Justin Baltazar. Bianca Burnett. Dominic Barrientos Rivera. José Bejarano Berreiro. Arriba Colombia. Felipe Beltrán. Alba Benavides Portillo. Enrique Benítez. Kenia Benítez. Tony Ann Bernard. Shantiz Berry. Jesslyn Blanco. Jacqueline Blas. Evelyn Bonilla. Karen Bonilla. Melissa Bonilla. Alexis Boucher. Alisa Boucher. Sugarita Boyer. Liliana Brown. Vanessa Brown. Hector Bull. Arriba Puerto Rico. Melanie Bustillo. Karina Caballero Amaya. Jenny Cabrera. Angel Caicedo. Kiara Caicedo. Britney Caiza Tipán, arriba Ecuador. Nicolás Cajima. Angélica Campos. Gabriela Campos. Stephanie Campos. Cristina Canales. Natalie Canales. Brian Canizales. Argenis Capellán. Marilyn Carranza Carrillo. Camila Carrión Gutiérrez. Andrea Carter. Joshua Castellanos. Meilín Castellanos. Jenny Castillo. Kiara Castillo. Michael Castillo. Nancy Castillo. Diana Castro. Evelyn Castro. Yancy Castro.
Anthony Cataldo. Andrea Saparo. Kenley Caesar. Maisatut. Wisterchi Charles. Idania Chavez. Mario Chavez. David Chicas. Oasis Cheong. Anthony Chuquilin. Chris Cienfuegos. Ty Citadino. Jay Sean Coffey. Jaden Coffey. Kevin Coffey. Kurz Colaston. Brian Colon. Ashanti Contreras. Makai Cooper. Emily Cordova. Jasmine Correa. Mayeli Correas. Edwin Cornejo. Jacqueline Cruz. Paola Cruz. Uriel Cruz. Danielo Cruz. Danilo? Do you want me to say Palma as well? Danilo Cruz. Danilo Cruz. Alexandra Cuchilla. Michelle Cuellar. Nicholas Cueva. Gustavo Cuevas. Johnny Davila. Maria Del Cid. Franklin Delgado. Brianna Desavines. Donesh Danraj. Aaron Diaz. Congratulations, sir. Hector Gallardo Diaz. Lydia Diaz Bonilla. Christopher Diaz Jr. Stefan Dupre. Danelis Duran. Angie Echavarria. Rochelle Elliott. Gerson Escobar. Luis Espin. Diego Espinal. Gustavo Espinal. Jerry Anelli. Kenneth Espinal Suarez. Julio Euseda. Dallas Everett. Jonathan Xavier. Mia Falco. Matthew Feinstein. Chanel Fennel. Daniel Fernandez. Mary Ellis Fernandez. Edwin Fernandez Espino. Ramon Ferreira.
Felicidades para todos. Jailin Ferrufino. Luis Ferrufino Flores. Ángel Flores. César Flores. Christopher Flores. Jesse Flores. Kenny Flores. Wilmer Flores. Kenneth Flores Mejía. Lucas Fontien. Mayra Foster. Alisa Francis. Edwin Franco. Javier Franco. Juana Fuentes. Natalie Fuentes. Nancy Galicia. José Galindo. Caterín Galvez. Elvis García. Jonathan García. Leslie García. Reina García. Chloe Gómez. Eric Gómez. James Goncalves. Rosa González. Omar González Cruz. Amaya Graham. Angel Granados. Christopher Granados. Giselle Alejandra Granados Velázquez. Daniel Gross. Jessica Guardado. Vanessa Guardado. Rebeca Guardado Flores. Diego Guasmín. Melissa Guerrero. Alicia Guevara. Yulisa Guevara. Natalia Gutiérrez Alvarado. Ana Gutierrez Lozano. Heaven Harris. Avery Harville. Marquis Hassey. Matthew Hendricks. Alejandro Heredia Rodríguez. Armando Hernández. Edwin Hernández. Jennifer Hernández. Kathy Hernández. Priamo David Hernández. ¿Ah? Priamo Hernández, David Hernández. Priamo David Hernández II. Steven Hernández Estrada. Diana Hernández Olivia. Argenis Hernández Sánchez. Denis Herrera. Naima Hill. Regina Holder. Ariel Hubor. Anthony Iglesias.
Valerie Iglesias. Ryan Iqbal. Wendy Esurieta. Christovan Jaboin. Tia Jackson. Anaya James. Jaden James. Lee Unais Jean Baptiste. Burley Jean Paul. Frithaldi Jean Felipe. Michael Johnson. Devontae Jones.
Did you say my first and last name?
Yeah, I got it. Raymond Jones. Christopher Jordan Rivera. Jeremy Juarez. Melissa Gerardo. Kadeen Kelly. Rudolph Kersant. Ramel Knowles Bryant. Kasim Liba. Franklin Lala. Victoria Lambert. Dave Laurent. Madison Letty. Samantha Lemus. Julio Lemus Salazar. Dol Leon. Victoria Leon. Nicole Lazarga. Dominic Lopez. Dylan Lopez. Kayleen Lopez. Julia Lopez Maravilla. Valerie Lopez Mariquin. Luz Magna. Gerardo Maldonado. Jario Maldonado. Julio Maldonado. Yancy Maldonado. Carol Mancia. Norma Maradira. Brian Marchand. Juan Martin Velasquez. Eric Martinez. Jacob Martinez. Jayla Martinez. Kit Martinez. Catherine Martinez Palma. Kenneth Martinez. Richard Man Gomero. John Mayers. Sean McDonald. Shaniel Chrisan McDowell. Kiara McLeod. Amanda McNeil. Jimena Medrano Vargas. Jerry Mejia Ramirez. Emma Melendez. Matthew Melendez. Ronald Melgar. What a good one to end on. Arlene Nino.
Congratulations to all the graduates. Juliana Mendez. Samuel Mendez Muy. Steven Mendoza. Lovencia Marilon. Derek Mieses Marcano. Kaylee Miron. Diego Molina. Juan Molina. Ashley Montillo. Nashley Montillo. Anthony Morales. Jair Morales. Sebastián Morán. Diego Morán Reyes. Anthony Moreno. Jonathan Moreno. Brandon Munguia. Samantha Munoz. Dunya Sylvan. Jamie Nakichi. Adriano Naranjo Jimenez. Ashley Naranjo Reyran. Dana Nina Ocampo. Daniel Nixon. Joandy Noches. Steven Nolasco Alfaro. Taishna Nukant. Steven Nunez. Alan Ochoa. Angie Ordonez Mazariegos. José Ordonez Murillo. Natalie Orellana. Jairo Oviedo. Jeffrey Palanquet. Elijah Parada. Oscar Paredes. Haley Pascaccio. Angelina Pascal. Brandon Pena. Brian Pena. José Peña Fandiño. Omar Peralta. Stephanie Pereira. Esmeralda Perez. Josué Perez. Chrissy Perez. Marilyn Perez. Abigail Perla. Yanelis Pinero. Adriano Pizarro. Mario Portillo. Christian Quintanilla. Elsie Ramirez. Kenny Ramirez. Mael Ramirez. Marisol Ramírez. Paulo Rabello Garrido. Natalie Recinos. Naya Reeves.
Congratulations, class of 2024. Sierra Reed. Shania Reed. Melanie Restrepo. Antonio Reyes. Christian Reyes. Catherine Reyes. Josue Reyes. Katie Reyes. Kaylee Reyes. Raymond Reyes. Robert Reyes. David Reyes Lopez. Lisette Reyes Lucero. Michaela Reyes McFadder. Luis Reyes Sanchez. Danielle Rivas. Stevie Rivas. Betsy Rivera. Geraldine Rivera. Marlon Rivera. Vanessa Rivera. Christian Rivera McCrae Jr. Kayla Rivers. Mia Robinson. Teresa Robles. Ellie Rodriguez. Jamie Rodriguez. Kimberly Rodriguez. Mario Rodriguez. Melissa Rodriguez. Natalie Rodriguez. Natalie Rodriguez. Nelson Rodriguez. Jason Rodriguez Benitez. Andy Romero. Brian Romero. Estrella Romero. Gabriela Romero. Giovanni Romero. Jonathan Romero. Kevin Romero. Ronald Romero. Isaac Romero Jr. Sheila Rosado. Jamia Ross. Amy Ruby. Jarek Ruby. Brenda Rubio. Christian Rubio. Derek Rubio. Jorge Rubio. Isabel Ruiz. Ziamora Salazar Ochoa. Ruth Salinas. Giovanni Salmeron. Cindy Sanchez. Fernando Sanchez. James Sanders. Joshua Santiago. Jaden Sandoval.
Okay, congratulations, class of 2024. There we go. Elvin Santos. Mario Santos. Elizabeth Sarmiento. Liana Scott. Sean Seacomer. Jonathan Shaw. Malachi Short. Joshua Sierra Gama. Calvin Silva. Tavir Singh. Brianna Smith. Jeremiah Smith. Josiah Solomon. Genesis Soto. Porfiro Sosa. Augustine Soto Corcoa. Oliver Soto Lopez. Devontae Spalding. Nuvea Springfield. Marcel Saint-Lucent. Stony Stewart. Jordan Tapia. Ethan Suchet. Danielis Taveras Estives. Okay. Nathan Taylor the fourth. Okay. Nathan Twolin. Christian Thompson. Jason Tobar. Liana Tolan. Michelle Toledo.
Justin Toro. Montserrat Torres Gonzalez. Amante Tucker. Catherine Umanzor. Kevin Umanzor. Paula Umanzor. Wendy Umanzor Yales. David Crumbled Up Card Valley. Christian Vallejo. Anthony Barrera Hernandez. Michelle Vasquez. Natalie Vasquez Lizama. Eduardo Vega Pineda. Alexandra Velasquez. Aileen Velasquez. Evelyn Velasquez. Andy Velasquez Bonilla. Angel Velasquez Carrillos. Moises Velasquez Hernandez. Valerie Belize. Melicio Ventura. Nova Ventura Rios. John Nathan Michael Victor. Anthony Vidals. Yolman Vieira. Nancy Villalta. Jerry Villatoro. It's a lot of writing there. Sorry, Genesis Villegas Hernandez. A lot of writing. Jesly Villatorio. Jordan Vincent. Robert Volsi. Dante Walker. Monleo White. LaShawn Whiteside. Lavin Williams. Kimora Wilson. Yancy Zapata. Franklin Zavala. Roselvi Zavala. Edmir Zakiri. Sergio Chiriguaria. Chiriguaya. Madeline Mios. Joanny Cruz Peralta. Jennifer Pacheco Alvarado. Evelyn Mattia. Ariana Moore. Amy Melgar Romero. And your last graduate, Sanaya Gaines. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Graduates, please stand. The turning of the tassel from right to left signifies that you are a graduate. Please adjust your tassels. By the powers vested in me by the Superintendent of Schools and the Board of Education of the Central Islip School District, I declare the class of 2024 as graduates of Central Islip High School. Congratulations to our graduates. At this time, we will begin our recessional. All parents and guests, please wait for our graduates to process out of the arena so you are able to meet your graduates outside of the arena. Thank you for celebrating with us, and we wish everyone all the best. Have a wonderful summer. Congratulations.